The topic this morning is stealing. Now, we're not going to discuss stealing as in shoplifting or running into somebody's house and taking their things. We're going to discuss stealing as in copyright infringement or anything that involves taking somebody else's intellectual property and using it as your own. There's been a few issues a couple weeks ago, I guess. I can't remember the exact date. Being in the magic community, I get an idea as to what's going on through social media. There's been one magician through a company that I'm not going to name who basically took an effect that many people have been performing for years, asked that creator if he could take and put a new spin on it. That creator said no, and then proceeded to go and do it anyway. That being said, there was a huge argument over it. A lot of people on social media were showing how displeased they were with the actions that he was doing. So it died down because it's been a couple weeks. So we wake up yesterday just to find out that another magician has been stolen from. I know, it's disgusting. And the worst part is, it's by the same magician. The same magician is stealing effects and selling them as his own, and that same magic company still seems to think that that is okay. Stealing is not okay, people. I know that I said this isn't about shoplifting or going into people's houses, but that's what this is. It's the same concept. Stealing, copyright infringement, intellectual property, that belongs to that person. That is stealing if you decide that you want it. It's almost like I Google a Van Gogh image, and based on copyright intellectual property laws, the minute that it came out of his head onto the paper, it was copywritten on the intellectual property law. Not to mention that it's a famous painting, so people are going to notice. But I take this Van Gogh painting and I decide to replicate it and then say, this is my painting. I came up with this idea. I have stolen that painting and that idea, and I have committed a crime because I have stolen it. I could be sued by any sort of living heir of Van Gogh. I want to know why this magic company's letting it happen 2 times in a row. Alright guys, there's the rant for the morning on stealing. Just don't do it. Stealing's bad. It does nobody good. You're only taking food off of these creators' tables. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's not cool. I know you could probably think that yourself, but it is not cool to mess with somebody else's well-being because you can't create your own things. Simple as that. Which brings me to my next tangent. Be creative. Creativity it's great. Songwriters are creative, magicians are creative sometimes. These are the reasons why you should be creative. Creativity is a form of standing out. If you can't draw, fake it. I know that sounds awful, but just fake it. Fake it, and soon enough you'll learn and you'll get better. That's the magical thing about drawing. Sorry for the drastic camera change. I almost dropped my my instructions on where I'm going. Speaking of instructions on where I'm going, I'm headed to Detroit today on business with my job. I'm headed to go pick up some good old-fashioned welding supplies of sorts. So I'm going to take you with me. Alright guys, so we are on the road, just about at Grand Blanc right now, which if you know anything about Michigan, it's not that far out from Flint. So I'm roughly 60 miles out from Detroit, from where I need to be. If I math correctly. It's bright and sunny today. This song just made me think of something. Whatever happened to R. Kelly? Is he still out there pissing on kids? So I'm here at the Flint Farmers Market, and I just found something that was utterly... I don't want to say surreal, because I knew that it was a thing, and most people know that it's a thing. I didn't realize what it was until I looked further. There was a piece of plywood against one of the stands with some cardboard under it, and I just thought that somebody had tossed their trash under there. But this cardboard had a rug rolled up on it as well, which I assume would have been some sort of blanket in this. And I found a pillow on top of this cardboard. It's just sad to think that somebody sleeps under there. So, don't take things for granted, guys, because you could have nothing. Alright guys, I guess the best way to conclude this video would be, first, don't steal the intellectual property of others, which means if you didn't think of it, don't take it. Well, I guess if you didn't think of it first would be the better way to say that. If you didn't think of it first, don't take it. Don't take it and try to be successful off of it. That's not right. That's crappy to do. Second, be creative. Because you are creative. You just don't understand it yet. And you'll figure it out soon enough. You just gotta keep working at it. And third, I don't think there was a third thing today, but like I said yesterday, keep being you, because you're awesome and people will love you for being you. Fourth, check out this wicked weather. It's gnarly. I guess over Lake Superior, up in the Marquette area, where I'm going to be heading tomorrow, there was a water spout actually touched down in Lake Superior. So, yeah, that'll be an interesting drive. Alright guys, so that's all I've got for you today. Please be kind and rewind. And don't forget, we'll be back again tomorrow.